Yo, we got my boy Joe. I hope he places his man in the correct spot. It's you versus me. Christian versus Joe.
One player entered from my team.
It's OP. What's up?
Good morning, guys. It's Joe Vasquez here. Looks like we have an awesome matchup between two very good players.
This is your friend from your team. You commentating? Yeah.
Yes, we
Oh, we
have
got-
Dalton joining us in the booth.
We got Big Daddy D.
Whoa, buddy.
Big Daddy D Dalton. What's up, Dalton?
Not much.
How are you today?
Fantastic.
You
Can I
didn't
get-
enter the 1K, right?
No.
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 You're doing the trades.
Prophecy sucks.
What do you think of Joe's deck, Dalton?
I think it's pretty good.
I saw that you were looking at his deck earlier. You were thinking of playing it.
Yeah, I want to learn how to play it so I can play against
It's
it.
pretty good. Pretty good deck. He's running Jeff Jones' deck, except what do you take out for Blaster?
The third Cherub Sprout?
Yeah. Well, he only runs one Cherub Sprout.
Or the third Princess Sprout?
Yeah. That makes sense. Do you know what the cards do yet?
Kind of.
That's
Nah.
like where I'm
Oh.
at.
A little.
That deck's very powerful.
It does a lot, yeah. I mean, if Joe goes first, he's got a good chance. But if Christian, does Christian play Phoenix Chain?
He's playing Breakthrough.
He's still playing Negation.
Yeah. Still has effect negation.
He is running 2 Breakthrough. 1 Needle Sealing.
Right. Well, hopefully, draw. Like
2
I
main
don't know.
deck horn.
If you just stop the milling, they have a really tough time.
Yeah.
It's Joe versus Christian.
It's gonna be intense.
Yeah, I hope.
2 good players.
Why is Christian tossing my giant hand like that? What is he doing?
Is Joe reading it? Does he not
Yes.
know what it does?
I don't know, but I don't know why he's just
I
being
mean, Joe's
casual.
away from the game, I guess.
So crazy. Just
He's like, take it. Oh, you don't have a giant hand? Just take this one.
I honestly think Christian has a good chance. Hey, it's supposed to be a bad matchup for
Christian.
for Christian, but I just
It's really like dependent
He's
on
main decking a lot of
if
stuff that's
the-
good against Joe.
Like if the mills hit Marshall Leafs and Cocoa Mushrooms, like it's gonna be really hard for Christian to win. Or if like Joe gets like the Lone Fire Soul Charge open. Like,
well, he can't win if he gets that.
Joe was opening pretty broke on stream yesterday.
yeah, and Christian opened very subpar on stream yesterday. Like
So if
played Ned
If that's any
yesterday.
sign
and
of it,
just
then-
got like destroyed because couldn't draw outs.
it might be the opposite today. Sometimes
I
have
hope so.
days where I
like,
draw really
I want
well.
this to be an
and then I
amazing
don't.
match.
Even though the rest of this tournament is
Well, Joe's going first, so
and still being forced. On that note, welcome to top 8. You may begin. Attention 36 attendees, if you sign up for winner box number 2, head on up to the scorekeeper table. Your event is about to begin. Once again, if you sign up for winner box number 2, head up to the scorekeeper table. Your event is about to begin.
Interact with the-
Joe and Christian. Is Joe playing Dandelion?
I don't think so.
I thought I saw one. Okay, never mind.
No, he's not. 3 Valor in the main.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought I saw that.
Set 5 pass.
Wow.
This is
Oh. Either a really good opening or like 3 gear
Yeah,
G or
like-
something. I don't know. That's probably not even bad. I don't know.
it really isn't like if you like the only thing is it forces you to whatchamacallit, like make emerald.
There's that breakthrough.
Yeah, I think one of them had to be breakthrough.
I think there's a warning down as well. Unless if that was the breakthrough that I thought was warning. I don't know. I can't. It was hard to tell.
Yeah, they're both ulti, I assume.
He had a draft to win, but it was card fire.
Plus one.
Actually.
A deck that you help innovate. Powerful deck.
The won 2 events in a row was nice.
One of those must be a wiretap also.
Yeah, like
He runs 3, so. Or no. Yeah, he runs 3.
yeah, like this is an alteration of the list that me, Tamid, and Christian played at YCS Philadelphia that Tamid topped with.
Okay.
Like, so it's just a few traps changed. Like, they just weren't as powerful.
Yep.
For that event. I think he's just trying to bait him into believing there's no trap trick trap hole set.
True.
Just making him wait long for a resolution check.
So thinking really long and hard.
Yeah.
He definitely takes his time.
Yeah.
He's very methodical, like that's why he does so well. Like he thinks, he just doesn't go
Nope.
with a play because it's the general
I
play
watched
that
him at a
everyone
regional
does.
one time, and he was playing windups in like last year.
Yeah.
And he just took like 20 minutes for one play, but that play ended up just winning the game that turn.
Yeah.
And no one else like around
Saw
him
it.
saw
Like
the play.
no
yeah.
one like if you ever talk to Joe about the game, like he just like talks about the game on another
Yep.
level.
Mhm.
Like he never rationalizes anything without actually
Yeah, when I do that, I get called
Oh.
a slow player. So
well
just thought I'd chime in. I take my time and play well as well.
yeah, I mean you've done very well for yourself. I'm not
Oh
taking
no,
that
I'm
away from
not
you.
at you. I'm talking.
Oh.
It's just like
Yeah, the stream
they all
Yeah.
go off
Yeah,
about
stream.
how slow I play.
It's Twitch.
yeah, like can't can't take it to heart, man. Serious Business 2008. I've never even heard of that team.
Oh, I was on that team.
Sorry.
Me and Bowden go way back.
The commentators of Dalton Boseman. If I butchered the last name, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Joseph Vasquez and Trax.
Trevor Tibbets.
This is top 8. Hey, Bowden.
He didn't use Hermit Tree because he's playing around Trap Check Trap Hole of Nightmare, which is a very valid play. It's still a reason.
He only went through one Lone Fire as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very valid play for the situation. Like, they saw each other's deck list, so they know what's going on. And those guys are loud. That echo, though.
I know. These mics pick up a lot of background noise. Is Mushroom, is that 100 attack?
I have no idea.
What do you do to get over Hermitry?
He Zen mains into it.
Okay. The attack.
Yeah, he attacked
with
and then
Zen
end
mains,
phase.
okay.
And I remember Zen mains was like the best succeed in the game. It was insane. Ooh. That's rough. If Joe doesn't have a legit card, this game is just done.
Robert Jordan. Once again, Robert Jordan, Greg King, Nicholas Saba, your Winnipeg.
Yep.
Yeah, just scoops.
Those breakthroughs, man. Like, one of the main reasons, like, we changed from Fiendish Chain to Breakthrough was that it couldn't deal with Felgrand that well.
Yep.
And, like, it would take up spaces because, like, a lot of players would just start getting hip to it and just succeed out of it.
Yep.
And, like, you're just lowering your background count from, like, 5 to 4 to 3, and then
Yep.
in a deck where you're playing 20 traps, like, it's kind of crazy. But
We're going to play the standard side decking ads. We'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching.
Guys, welcome back. Now we are starting game 2. Joe will be on the play. Like, if this goes to... We're back on?
Yeah, we're.
Oh. Like, if this goes to game 3, it's going to be rough on Joe. Like,
Yeah,
not being
definitely.
able to set up first, and if Christian opens, like, game 1, like, just trap heavy hand is going to be
It's definitely an uphill battle.
almost a repeat of game 1. It's going to be rough.
Whew.
Is he on the 3 Marshall Leaf 3 Cocoa Mushroom plan, you know?
We can look. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, that's like one of the best ways to deal with gears.
Let's see what Joe can do. Turn 1.
Yeah, what happened last game is that Christian wanted Joe to think he had a trap trick trap hole.
Yeah.
So he took long on the response to make him try to get
Well,
him.
apparently what Wiggly said is Joe thought Christian was thinking, and Christian thought Joe was thinking. So
Oh.
they were just sitting there, not
Oh.
doing anything.
Fair enough.
But I mean, yeah, that's still.
Yeah.
If
If I'm Christian, I would have been doing the same thing. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have. I wouldn't have.
Yes,
I would have at that point. Once it took so long, I would have been able to be like, well, I didn't have a response. I would have played it off as if I did regardless.
Yeah,
so.
you have to try next level your opponent like that. You can't just let them know that their hand is just gas and you do terrible.
Exactly.
Like, you have to. I wonder how aggressive Joe's opening is going to be. That has to be like the scariest thing playing against that deck. It's just like, oh, not draw, double fall grind, like you lose.
Yep.
That's not even funny. That's
It's
sad.
not like it's happened to me so many times in testing where I was tempted to play the deck, but I can't deal with having like a mono boss monster hand with no charity or
Yeah.
lone fire or anything
No
to
way
get
to
it
do
going.
anything.
As awkward as it sounds, like that's just one of the things you have to deal with when you know you're playing that deck.
Things don't look too good for Joe. He's
He's
thinking
in the
really
tank.
hard. Yeah.
Like he is deep.
He's.
I mean, they have a longer time in top 8 as well, so
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal if they take more time. Exactly. This event's untimed, like
Yeah.
Brandon's saying.
That's like Magic. Like Magic the Gathering does the same thing for top 8s.
Yeah, the last event in top 16, I lost in time, and I would have won if we didn't go to time.
Wait, is there time in top 8?
There's no time. It's
Yeah,
top
okay.
8's on time.
Mount Sylvania.
Okay.
It's a good card to have in the graveyard.
Yes. Like, I think Joe has to try to have the most aggressive as possible opening that he can do. Because he wants stuff on board before gears get their traps line like going. Because Gigant doesn't do too well against this stuff.
Top 8 decks. Geargia, Lightsworn Ruler.
Sylvan.
Yeah, pull that Sylvan deck, another that Geargia deck. What is that guy playing that's playing Pat?
I have no idea.
I don't know what Pat's opponent is playing, but then there's another Geargia versus Mythic Dragons. So Geargia, Mythic Dragons, I don't know that one, and then Lightsworn Rulers, Geargia, Sylvans.
That Lightsworn deck looks so sweet.
Yeah.
Like, Like I've been advocating Gears for like 3 months, like ever since I couldn't play Fire Fist after Soul Charge came out.
That's
And
sad. Firefist was so good.
yeah, I was actually doing very well with the deck in between. Actually, pre-Primal, I was actually doing very well with 3 Gorilla build that revolved around Cardinal, and it just broke boards up and destroyed people. Like they never saw it coming.
Is that pre-Gorilla?
3, it
Oh,
was so
three
good.
Gorilla.
Like everybody's like, oh, Gears, like how do you deal with it? I'm like, yeah, one of the most common plays is go MK2 into armor, and then I just kill 2 back rows and make a Cardinal, and you get screwed over. Like your whole play, your overdeveloped boards become so marginal at best. Like, so if he has a way to deal with those Draco sets.
Jeff is most certainly not signaling Joe.
Yes, like guys, like don't even start that. Like Joe has to be like arguably like one of the cleanest players I've ever seen play
Yeah.
the game. Like
He and Paul Clark even make like videos to.
and I'm not saying this
show
like
to stop your
as
opponent
like
from
a
cheating.
fan or anything. I know the guy, like he is definitely like very clean player. Like he doesn't do that kind of stuff.
I'm commentating, Chris. I don't even know if you can guess who I am by my voice.
I can.
Damn, this game went from like decent to like
But
so lopsided in a turn.
that's like what happened last game too.
Yeah, but like he had all these traps
Yeah.
backed up. Like this was turn 1, and the game went from like being like
Yeah.
like
you're right.
decent to like
Names?
Just-
Ned Sokovich, Luke Feeney, Patrick Hoban. I don't know that guy's name.
Yeah, me either.
Tommy Rowe, and then Joe and Christian.
If you guys want to see the bracket, I can just post it right here.
Oh, you can?
Attention, one day
Spam it.
Welcome to round 2 of 6. You have 40 minutes. You may begin.
is that Sylvan Charity in his hand?
It looks like it. Unless it's Miracle
It's
Fertilizer.
Like he can. If that's Miracle Fertilizer, no, that's Lance. Oh man.
You haven't seen the other back row.
Well,
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he's gonna.
I can only assume that he thought it was.
He had to play around Warning or Black
The
Horn.
big Leo.
Nicholas Gomez. If you're in the room, please come to the scorekeeper's table to select your players. Nicholas Gomez.
What's in Christian's grave? Just the Gigant?
The Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the RFG. For some reason.
Now, spellbooks are awful now.
A deck that rotas for rota to rota for rota when you only could use each of them once per turn can be good. And you have to play 3s of all of them. Like, the probability of you drawing that kind of stuff, like, you're gonna draw brick hands all the time. This is rough. Even with soul charge, like, this is very rough. Like, if he had a way to go number 80 and gear gigant, he'll be fine.
Nick Zolnick. Please report to the desert station. Nick Zolnick.
I don't think even with that soul charge he can. And even then, that lance is just...
Yes, I will repeat it another time. Prophecy is no longer a good choice.
I never, like, the only time it was ever a decent choice was in Dragon format. And that's because it was
With
the
Judgment?
anti-meta deck of the format. Like, it was the Jaugen Kaiko, how you deal with Dragon deck. But
Right. I mean, yeah. It's just now with, of course, the guy that went through 20K, whatever the guy just said. Obviously, he was playing against other things that weren't Sylvans or Lightsworns. So that's all I can really say.
oh man, this lance is gonna be so bad.
Yeah, they didn't have the Lightsworn stuff there, did
Oh
they?
man.
No.
That's upsetting.
Does that make him unaffected by the Rhapsody also?
That's pretty unfortunate.
Quite the play.
Yeah. This game. Here he uses Dark Hole too. Like, the XYZ was a number 80 Rhapsody in Berserk. It detach one to DD Crow, and you can equip it to an Xyz monster, and it'll gain 1200.
Joe fights back and takes the game.
Yeah, that.
So Christian definitely has the advantage coming into this because
Oh, he's going first.
yeah, exactly. Well, that and like Georgia will just like set up so well.
It was the fact, like, he had to use that Dark Hole turn 1.
Yeah.
Like, which was really, like, I understand the stream is just going crazy about how lucky he was that he drew Dark Hole turn 1, but
So what's
Any-
so funny, Dalton?
My text.
like, not having Dark Hole for the rest of the game is very rough,
Yeah.
especially when you're only using it to get over a Draco sack, and you still have to beat up the Draco sack. It's not even like killing it.
Well, Bowden, clearly the U.S. is just better than Europe.
Oh, Europe has some fine players, but like with their lack of major events,
True.
like it's very difficult to them to get effective testing.
Yep.
Like in my opinion, I think the fact that there's so many like YCS level competition events in the U.S. now because of the ARGCS series, like it makes deck building like next level for sure.
Oh yeah, it advances the meta like
Like the
twice as
meta now
fast.
changes instead of once a month. Like it's constantly in flux. Like it's awesome.
like in
Like Magic the Gathering has like GPs almost every weekend, their versions of YCSs, and the formats change like all the time. And not only that, there's another circuit that they have similar to the ARGC,
yeah
and that's every weekend. So like every weekend there's new variants.
in
That's
the
really
fall
good.
in the Dragon format. Like
Like it was awesome
we had
because
like the ref panels, and then people started playing Fossil Dyna,
Yep.
and that was crazy. And then Goo Dragon
Wait,
came
can we
out.
go back? Can we go back to the first one?
What was that?
What was the first one?
Fossil Dyna?
No, the first one.
Goo
Ref
Dragon?
Ref
No.
panel.
I know,
Oh,
I'm just messing with you, Dalton.
Oh.
Dalton was
No, we don't have to talk about it. I just want to make sure you know
big
what
on
you're
the
saying.
ref panel.
Best card in Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know, Dalton.
Oh god, I really wish I could.
Just
When
everyone
you get
Google
used to it, the
Dalton
show was
Bozeman.
amazing. It's like, I now activate mystical ref panel. He yelled it so crazy.
Dude, I
like,
did to Marcus at an event.
And then still lost.
Yeah, because he played the second card, Fossil Dyna.
Oh yeah, that's true. He said that.
He beat me down all of my life points with Fossil Dyna. I was
Yeah.
pretty salty.
That card was so sick in that
Yeah,
format.
it was
like,
crazy.
It was just like, and that deck really couldn't afford to play some 1400 even monster that had a decent interaction with the rest of what the deck was trying to do.
Uh-huh.
Like it was insane.
That's an Upstart Goblin.
Like, I don't know if I agree with detaching to take the very same card here. I would think he would want to thin out his deck so he could draw more traps.
I mean, and it also puts leaves a monster in grave for soul charge.
Yeah.
Bless you, Dalton. Tuner scheme, Bowden. Yeah.
All right, Bowden.
I
The
hated
one,
that card.
The one that didn't work.
Tuner Scheme, I hated that card. Like, oh man. People thought that card was going to be so expensive.
I accidentally hyped that one by accident. By accidentally
Man.
talking about it too much.
Oh man, this is not
It was good.
No, this situation on board, like, and phase gear into one back row.
Oh yeah. This is not
And
good.
he didn't Valor the Gigant turn one, so if he drew Valor for the 6 card, like it may be well here, but oh man, this is not.
Ugh.
Is he siding into real trap cards? Joe?
Joe?
I know, from what I do know about the deck, it doesn't usually.
Decree, Surgery, Rivalry, Universe.
Universe would be really good here.
Oh, yeah.
Like if Christian does not play around Exceeds Universe, he will get destroyed by it. Because that Felgrand will definitely just like take over the game. Even with those trap cards.
Does he not have a wiretap or anything set?
He just like shuffled his hand and kept it. Like I couldn't see it. And Joe's playing with his hand like close to his chest, so it's like hard to see his hand.
Christian needs to not. Is it a universe set?
Don't know.
Oh, you guys didn't see the card?
No, I
No.
just looked at his side deck plan and I was just like, okay, I would definitely, if I was him, side it in.
Well, yeah, of course. It's in the deck. That could be an MST or a Chalice or a Decree or a Universe. Unless if I forgot something. I don't know. I saw his deck earlier.
Like, if I was Christian, I don't even know if I actually would have geared at the end of that turn. Because he saw the deck list. He has to know that the risk of playing against the Xyz universe is very likely. So he could put 50 people. That's interesting. I'm now convinced he has wiretap set because he just bounced back the MK2 in response to the Veiler. Like, he has to have it. I can't see that trap card. Oh, macro. Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, is it why do you flip it now?
You can Xyz universe when macros face up.
You can, right?
It's send.
So the cards just get sent and the monster doesn't come out.
Yeah.
But you can still use the
Because you
universe.
can't check what's not sent. It can't verify the levels. I mean the ranks.
Right, but it still can be activated and send the cards. It just doesn't bring anything out.
I'm not sure if Joe knows that. But I can only imagine that he doesn't. And that's like exact game if he takes it all. Yeah. Oh, it was a miracle. Oh, man.
Rough game for Joe, really.
Yeah, that opening. This is why I cannot play a deck like Silver.
Yeah.
That's why I can't play Silver.
That
And
hand.
that's why I said Christian had a chance.
That hand, like, I cannot deal with it. Like, I personally, like, oh, man. I mean, it's a risk you take playing the deck because it's very powerful, granted, but that, man.
Yeah, your big plays are huge, but
Your big plays pay off very well, but at the risk of drawing unplayable hands, like,
yeah.
you can't even play to stay in the game.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand a hand that's, like, really subpar and you're just, like,
it's like trying
you
to stall,
can't
like,
try to, like, just set cards and just try to make your opponent think you have stuff or play, like, it's just terrible.
you
that
can't
that
stall like
happened.
4 turns with
It's pretty
2
unfortunate.
cards. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back
Christian
with
advances to top 4.
top 4 at some point. Just gonna play ads. If you guys would like a replay of DC, I have some of those if you want to watch that.
How
in the
did
meantime.
Christian cheat?
Yeah, how did he cheat? Well, anyway, we're gonna play ads. Be right back.
He can search.
Attention players, Winnabox flight number 3 is ready to go. If you registered for Winnabox flight number 3, please make your way up towards the scorekeeper's table. Again, Winnabox number 3 is ready to get underway.
He had that Excel from before.